All right. So I don't want this video to be like, I don't want anyone to think this is like a motivational video because that's not what this is. It's not motivation. But what it is a just some insight on if you were to attempt to go for your dream, this is how I envision a person should go about it. So, like I said, it's not motivation, it's actually a step by step guide because motivation is stemmed from hope, and there is no hope in what I'm about to suggest. What I'm about to suggest is all devotion and dedication. So, therefore, hope does not exist if one decides to not give up. If one decides to keep going, that is their true will, sheer will, and absolute resolve. There is no hope to be had. As that has been said, now I may continue. I truly believe that if you want to be successful in whatever you do, you must be consumed by your craft. Hear this. I believe that a person cannot be better at something than somebody who adores that very thing. If you go into a craft, if you go into an overall field of work or have a hobby or something that you overall just want to become successful at, the first step is not seeing that thing as a chore, but rather a privilege. You have to be honored to do that thing. So, for example, if you have a thing that you want to do, whether it be an online business, whether it be being a streamer, YouTube content creator when it comes to video games or just overall topics, when it comes to an entrepreneur, somebody who invests in stocks, whatever it is you decide to do with your life, it should be something that you get I'm not saying it has to be, but if you want to be the best at it or you want to take it as far as you possibly can, it should be something that you are honored to do. It should be something that you're devoted to. It should be to the point where when you're at work, because here's the difference between somebody who somebody who is obsessed with the thing that they want to do and somebody who thinks that the thing they want to do is a chore. Because when you're at work, and you're thinking about that thing that you want to do, the thing that you're trying to achieve, you should be getting excited. You should be thinking, I can't wait till I get off work so that I can go and do that particular thing. I can't wait till I get home so I can jump into it and get to work. Now, vice versa, someone who maybe doesn't like the thing they're trying to do and sees it as a chore, they're going to come home, they're probably going to slack a little bit, and even if they don't, they're going to be working on it, and the only thing they're going to be thinking about while they work on it is, I can't wait till I put in enough effort to where I can take a break and not feel guilt-free for taking a break. See, the person who enjoys the thing, the person who enjoys the work that they're putting into the thing that they want to do, will see the work itself as a break, because instead of focusing on their day-to-day job, they'll be focusing on themselves and building themselves up with their own set of skills. So therefore, that is the break. You're investing in yourself. When you're working your day-to-day job at Walmart or whatever, that's not the break. That's work, because you're at work and you're doing something that you're making money from doing a profession in which you don't necessarily want to do or are willing to put 100% of effort into because it's not something you genuinely care about. You're not going to put 100% effort into stacking the shelves at Walmart if you don't want to do it. It's rarely you're going to find someone who's like, yippee. But if it's like a dream that you have, if it's something that consumes your mind, body, and soul to the point where you can't even sleep without thinking about it, then you will become obsessed with that thing to the point where that will be the break. The break won't be you taking a break from the thing that you want to do with your life. The break will be the doing the thing with your life. That's what people don't understand. If you consider, for example, taking an hour break from doing the thing that you want to achieve in life, and somebody else enjoys that thing so much that they view that thing as the break, that hour that you spent that day not doing it will be an hour that they've done it. So therefore, if you take an entire year, that'll be 365 days or 365 hours that person will now be ahead of you when it comes to doing that thing. So being consumed with your craft is a big deal. It's something that you must yearn for. I believe I read on an article one time that when, I think it was Beyonce, as she was growing up, when she was in the midst of her career, when she was just starting out, she got to the point where she would be on these gruesome scheduling when it came to studio time and stuff and rehearsing and practicing. And she was so obsessed and loved it so much that she would forget to eat. They would have to remind her to eat on set, and she would be like, oh, I forgot. That is how consumed by your craft a person must be. You must forget to do basic necessity human things. Like, you literally must forget to sleep. You must forget to eat. You literally cannot afford to want to do anything but the thing that you should be focusing on. And if you somehow, miraculously, because it is very hard to do that, but if you as a person can obtain that level of precision and focus on something in this world, I say whatever that thing is, whether it be, obviously don't make it a self-destructive thing, but you need to go after that thing. Because if there was ever a thing in this world that you could make like an insane amount of money off of, or overall just become successful or become the best at, it will be that thing. And theoretically, if you're the best at something, you will be in high demand. It doesn't matter how niche that thing is. I mean, you may be in high demand from those niche people because it's a very niche topic, but that's still you being the best at a niche topic. That's still relatively hard to do. So therefore, if you have something that you overall, with every fiber of your being, like right now, for example, you'll know if you have it too, because right now, whatever it is you are thinking of, I want you to picture that thing in your head that I'm talking about. If it makes you happy right now, if you're thinking about doing that thing, right? Whether it be going somewhere, whether it be sitting down at your computer and doing something, whether it be overall just that thing right now. If it makes you happy and you're thinking about it like, oh, I can't wait to do that thing, that's it right there. You found it. Good job. If you don't have that, I suggest trying out new things until something clicks. And it may take a while. It takes a while for most people. But if you're fortunate enough to where you have that thing right now in your head when I said it, to the point where you visibly noticed yourself getting excited about it, you must pursue that thing with every fiber of your being, whatever the cost, simply because of the fact that there will be nothing else that resonates with you to the point of that thing. And if nothing else resonates with you like that thing, then that thing will be the thing that you are precise at. And if you are precise at it, then there will be no room for mistakes or error, and you will thrive and succeed without even feeling like you're doing work. It will be something that you are so obsessed and consumed with that the act of doing it will be fun. And if the act of doing that very thing is fun, then nobody can beat you. Because if you see your craft as a game or as something that intrigues you, then you'll always outbeat or outwork the person who sees their craft as a chore.